Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to get into what is going on with regulation as it relates to crypto right now. It's pretty interesting. Gary Gensler spoke yesterday, and a lot of people in power are speaking on stable coins. They're speaking on further regulation in the crypto markets and really speaking about a lot of the other cryptocurrencies that are outside of, the top 100, outside of the Bitcoin and Ethereums. They're really speaking to community coins and meme coins and these smaller projects, basically saying they're just understaffed at the moment. I mean, when you look at CoinMarketCap, there's almost 12,000 currencies. So in order to do a deep dive on all those projects, the SEC needs a lot of people at the helm, and they just don't have that right now. So they are going to be kind of addressing that. We're going to go over an article here real quick, and it's pretty interesting, actually. So before we jump into it, though, we do have the Patreon. This is down in the description. I am ready to help you take your portfolio to the next level. If you're ready to do that, come on down and become an insider or a supporter. Be happy to help you out any way I can. I'll take a look at your portfolio for you, give you some guidance. I could show you my portfolio, as well as you're going to get buy and sell trade alerts with the insider package here on the right hand side. Hot crypto weekly alerts as well, and group portfolio shared access. So this is a portfolio that I just built for the insiders. I have my own portfolios on the side as well, but this is one that just for us to look at, and I could show you what a winning portfolio looks like. All right, so come on down, and oh yeah, you're going to join an amazing community. Over 135 patrons in the Discord talking crypto all the time. So that's available for you. And really, I mean, what's 20 bucks, right? You can cancel at any time as well. So let's take a look at the crypto market here real quick. 2.14 trillion at 2.56% increase over the past day. And things look like they're turning in the right direction here. Bitcoin above 47K, Ethereum at 3,400. We can see Solana still fluttering around 150, 157 right now, 150 to 160 after they went offline yesterday. They are back online today, so that is good. Dogecoin right now 24 cents. We could see XRP actually up about 2% to 109. It's been pretty flat, but we're going to get into the XRP situation, maybe not in this video in particular, but later down the line, because I do think we're getting closer and closer to a final call as it relates to the XRP SEC battle. All right, so SEC Chair Gary Gensler has assured the Senate that the regulator is working overtime to create a set of rules to oversee the volatile crypto market. He told reporters over the Senate banking hearing that the SEC is looking at a number of different options for how to tackle problems with payment for order flow. So if you're not familiar with payment for order flow, I'm going to scroll down here on this article and kind of give you a little insight here. So currently, one of the platforms that does this quite a bit is Robinhood, right? So here we go. Controversial practice under scrutiny. Lawmakers also peppered Gensler with questions about the SEC's ongoing analysis of payment for order flow. This is a controversial practice that online brokerages such as Robinhood markets use to make money. And this is why when you buy something from Robinhood, you really don't own it per se, because firms such as Robinhood sell their customers' trades to market makers, and they use the Citadel securities, and they actually execute the buy and sell orders. So it's a very different setup, but market makers generate profits by, again, pocketing the difference then between the price at which they buy shares on the open market and the price they receive from selling them to their Robinhood clients. So that's how Robinhood makes most of their money. If this came under scrutiny, Robinhood and many other exchanges would be in trouble. So this is pretty interesting. And speaking of Robinhood, they're not really geared toward crypto per se, specifically. However, they've made more money in the crypto market recently than they have just trading regular stocks. So I want to go back up to the top here and just give you a little bit more insight and detail here. Stable coins are a topic of discussion right now. They are a type of crypto obviously linked one for one to dollar. They're pegged to the US dollar, other traditional currencies, and as such tend to be way less volatile than their peers in the asset class. A lot of people keep money on the sidelines, or dry powder, if you will, in a stable coin before they're ready to move it into a more volatile asset in the crypto market. Now, these are going to be regulated because they are the best use case for regulators, right? Because they are already pegged to the USD. So this is going to be an interesting dynamic play out over the next several years, in my opinion here, because this is where I see the SEC making a lot of headway in terms of regulation. So one thing I do want to mention here in this video is regulation is not all bad. In order for the crypto market to be legit, right, and to actually be taken seriously by the masses, including institutional investors, there's going to be some type of regulation that's going to be needed, okay? But here we can say right now they just don't have the people to evaluate over 6,000 novel digital projects, right? And really, when you go to CoinMarketCap, there's over 11,000, closing in on 12,000 projects altogether. And they just can't really determine whether each and every one of these, out of the 12,000, if they qualify as securities under the U.S. law. I mean, we're looking at one case right now at the, SEC and XRP Ripple, and look how long this is taking. This is one case. This is just one stinking case, right? So we can really do this with 12,000 more, right? And this would take a long, long time. So currently they just don't have enough investor protection in crypto finance. This is Gensler, issuance, trading, or lending. He said in a prepared remarks, frankly, at this time, it's more like the Wild West or the old buyer beware that existed before the securities laws were enacted. And I agree with him. I actually refer to the crypto market as the Wild, Wild West as well. But it's going to be interesting to see this play out because we need some regulation, but we don't want a ton of regulation. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how it all shakes out. But just wanted to bring you this latest news related to the SEC, Gary Gensler, what he's talking about related to crypto, and hopefully you got some value out of this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.